Forget love. Women don't love you, they pleasure you, they business you. Men fall in love, women fall in pleasure. Not a lot of people even know what love is anymore. With divorce rates skyrocketing, single moms raising kids, dads being marginalized, being just mere visitors instead of fathers in their kids' lives, with premarital degeneracy at an all time high, traditional marriage is a thing of the past. We have to accept that. I propose a more realistic view of marriage and lifelong companionship if it goes that far. Marriage vows are never really kept. Let's get real about it. It's not for richer or for poorer or till death do us part. It's till you bore me, till I'm sick of you, until I get wooed by someone on the outside or someone that I perceive as higher value than you, do we part. I will never forget my tongue in cheek description in 2009 on Facebook that got all kinds of controversy, where I said, I can't wait to be married again, collaborate and work with my wife in the kitchen. We make dinner together, crack open a bottle of wine, have a romantic face to face dinner, and then light a fire in the fireplace, make love on the bear rug, fall asleep together, and then I get up and go back to my house down the street. You know who disagreed with that and argued with me about that? Men. Who did I get the most thumbs up, smiley faces? Wow, I love it. All kinds of positive comments from women. That was in 2009. I know a guy that joked around and said, when she turns 40, I will trade her in for two 20s. I know women that left a $125,000 a year guy because he worked too much and ended up with the $300,000 guy because she didn't have to work. She'd get her nails done, get her Botox, get her face done. I'm not talking about being a stay at home mother. I'm talking about being a stay at home wife. She only chose that guy because she no longer wanted to work. I propose marriage in a new light. I propose it as a business that gets renewed every 2 years. Men are the true romantics. Women are the ones that receive the romance. It never originates with a woman, ever. As I said before, I no longer believe in a traditional marriage. I encourage you to look at the world the way it is and not the way that we want it to be. There's a lot of people who do this. Be the change. Those people get crushed every single time for their idealistic thinking. Carly Simon in 1971 wrote this beautiful song. That's the way I always heard it should be. You want to marry me. Speaking of the disillusion of marriage, of her parents, father sat in one room with no lights on, smoking a cigarette. The mother in another room, looking at magazines, them barely talking. The key phrase is how it should be versus how it truly is. Men fall in love, women fall in pleasure, women fall in business. Okay, that's what they want, that's what they get. It will be a contract and not a lifetime covenant. One Catholic fellow that I truly respect, and I really like his work on YouTube, says, marry a woman that doesn't believe in divorce. Yet 70% of all divorces are initiated by women. That number goes up to 90% if the woman is college educated, indoctrinated by modern feminism, married to her job, she's on hormonal birth control, which changes the personality like that. If she despises her father in any form or fashion, she will end up despising you. That contributes to the 90%. She misuses her God given sex organs as pleasure organs. Her breasts get utilized by boyfriend after boyfriend after boyfriend after boyfriend every 3 years. Every man becomes a 3 year stepping stone as she monkey branches from one to another. She uses her sex organs for pleasure and not for the God given intent of creating life. Another Christian man I know idealizes women by saying, I give her a seed and she gives me back a child. She gives me a family. More Christian BS. So, what is the answer, my brother? Especially the brothers who've been through this thing called marriage and relationships with women over and over and over. The business partner marriage with benefits, with rules, guidelines, and an equitable, explicit exit plan. We both keep our end of the contract for a finite period of time, not till death do us part, not looking way into the future, but 2 years with periodic renewals. You see people renewing their wedding vows. That's actually not a bad thing. This, my brother, is the only way.